morning, welcome to day 27 of your daily wellness, and today we are doing Reclined Hero, so a deep recline, big stretch through the front of the hips, and a little back bend, or can be quite an intense back bend as well, so go at your own level for this one, and like always there will be options as we go along. So to begin with, coming into standing position, feet about hip distance, and take a moment to settle in to the here and now. Maybe it's just complete stillness, or maybe you're just taking that last little fidget, letting a bit of the tension out of the body. Some big exhales, letting all the crap go from your mind, all the stress from the day, all the annoyances. Every exhale, just letting that crap go. And then coming back to the moment, to your body, feel the grounding, feel that lengthening. Settle into here and now, to this moment, to your body. And then we're going to take some big shoulder rolls. So we're going to loop the shoulders up and down, feel the chest open as the shoulder blades come together, and then move down the back. Again, bring them forwards, up, shoulder blades together, moving down the back, starting to feel this opening through the chest. Doing a few more repetitions. Good, give me one more. From there, we're going to take the arms side to side, palms facing forwards, gently tuck the tailbone under, gaze up, not directly up, but kind of off into the distance. Open the chest, pull the fingers back. And then really scoop the tailbone under. So we're already starting, naturally we want to arch here, so we get that big scoop, we're starting to lengthen through the front of the body. Good. As you inhale, reach the hands up to the sky and bring them down to the heart. Stepping up to the top of your mat. Good. Sweep the arms up and then carve a line down the middle as you come into forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Hands on the shins or on the floor, up to you. And fold. Take the right foot back onto the knee. Ground down firmly with the left foot, knee over ankle. Not too wide here, so we don't want to be so wide that we're really sinking down today. We want to be about 90 degrees on each knee. Back toes can be tucked, or keep the foot flat on the floor. Scoop the tailbone under. Hands at the heart, pulling back through the left hip as we tuck under with the right hip. Spine long, chest open. Draw the shoulder blades together, and again get that gaze where we're just gazing up into the distance. Good. Keep the hands pressed together as we take the arms up. Gaze up to the fingers. Maybe take them back a couple of inches, up to you, but keep your tailbone scooped. We're trying to lengthen, not necessarily arch the back here. Good. As you exhale, bring them down to the mat. Step back to plank. So remember yesterday, create space, dome out. Lengthen away. And then we just step the other foot in. So again, remember yesterday, bring the foot in, drop the knee down. Bring it up into your lunge. Toes tucked or top of the foot, about 90 degrees on each knee. Scoop the tailbone under. Right thigh bone pulls into the socket. Left glute tucks right under. Hands to heart. Feel that lengthen of the spine, the stretch through the front of the thigh. Gazing off into the distance. firmly together as we take them up. Gaze up to the hands. Feel that lengthening all the way from the knee, all the way up the body. Maybe the hands come back slightly, but keep the tailbone tucked. And then exhale, take it down. This time tuck the toes under, take a little rock or a few steps, bring it back to the top of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale, roll it all the way up. Roll the shoulders back. From here, feel that firm foundation, that grounding through the feet. Pick the toes up, spread them wide. Scoop the tailbone under. Shift your weight into your left leg. Bring the right knee up front. Scoop the tailbone long through the spine. Hold on to something if you need to as we take the right foot back. Taking a hold of the foot or the ankle, scoop the tailbone under. So again, we're getting this stretch through the front of the thigh. Open the chest. Flamingo pose, so left hand comes to the heart, scoop under. Good. From there, as we release the right foot, we're just going to step it back. So we're going to come into high lunge. So similar to warrior one, but instead of having the heel planted, we're staying up on the toes. So thinking like when we were in plank yesterday, the foot's not kind of hanging down here. We're actively pressing out of the floor. Your left leg is going to be bent with the knee above the ankle. Right toes up high. Scoop the tailbone under. So like when we were kneeling, like here, the temptation is to really let that arch happen. So really scoop it under. Left thigh bone pulls in. Right glute tucks under. Reach the arms up. Open. Hold your big beach ball. Gaze up. Breathe nice and deep. Feel that stretch through your right hip crease. As you exhale, take the hands down to the floor. And again, we step back to plank. So stepping the right foot forwards. Good, so we're going to do it in reverse this time. Abdominals in as we come up into that high lunge. Take a moment to set yourself up. Right up high on the heels, on the toes at the back. Scoop the tailbone under, lengthen the back leg. Right knee above the right ankle. Feel that big stretch here as we reach the arms up, hold on to your big beach ball. Good. Allow the hands to float down, take a little rock. See if you can step up, straight onto one leg. If you can bring the left foot back into your flamingo, don't worry if you had to tap down. Right hand to the heart, scoop the tailbone under, open the chest. And again, as you release from here, see if we can not tap down as we pull the knee up. Good. Step it back down. Take a little hip wiggle. Send the arms left to right as we come up and carve the line down. Take a moment in your forward fold, letting any tensions release through the back, creating some space through the lower back and through the hamstrings. Good. From there, bend the knees, place the hands on the mat, step back to your plank pose. So, do you remember yesterday when we came into our up dog with the toes tucked? We're going to do that again, or it might not have been yesterday, it might have been the day before. So, don't let the body drop down, keep it nice and high. Start to lengthen the chest forwards. Scoop tailbone under, but keep it lifted up. Don't sink down to the floor. Hold. 3, 2, 1. Allow your knees to drop now. Send it back, knees together into child pose. Take a few breaths. Take a few breaths here. Again, release through the back. Maybe take a little rock side to side. Just a small one. Claw through the fingertips as we bring it up and walk yourself a little further forwards. So keeping these together to begin with. Sitting up tall, lengthen the spine, shoulders back and down. From here, bring the fingertips to the floor behind. Feel that opening of the chest. Tuck your tailbone under. Feel that little crunch through the front as the hands come down. Keep tucking the tailbone under. Maybe we just bend the elbows a little. Maybe you put a cushion or a block or a blanket underneath you. Maybe you can come down towards elbows, but keep scooping the tailbone. So you see, I come down here, my knees lift because there's just not the space. If you're getting that, keep the knees planted down and come just as far as you can to stretch here, but not to lift the knees, not at the cost of your stability. Good, bring it back up. Take a little reset. So, you can do that again. You can sit on a blanket or a pillow or a block to help give you a bit of lift, give you a bit of space, particularly if you find that you're tight through here. You might want to come up a little bit higher. Those of you that have got the space or that want to try the next level or that their knees feel good, you can separate the feet to the sides and come down to the floor in between. Even if you're on a block here, separate it out. Take a little bit of space between the feet. And the same as what we did last time. So start by coming back onto the hands. Scoop your tailbone under. Keep the around the knees firmly planted down. Press with the feet, with the shins. As you scoop your tailbone, maybe you come down onto elbows. What we don't want to happen is this, because it's too tight and you've got this big arch in the back. We don't want that. We want to scoop the tailbone under, so we want to crunch and pull the spine into alignment, almost like crunch through the front of the body, like we're trying to do a bit of an ab curl. Neck is in line. And if this is as far as you get today, good for you. This is quite far. If you're not even this far, that's fine, work at your level. This is quite an intense stretch through the quads and through the front body. If you're comfortable here, you can start to lower down. Keeping the knees down and trying to avoid this. So there's a little bit too much arch for me there. So I'm going to bring a bit of something to lift the floor up to me. So this just gives me a little bit of a lift so that it's not too much space. I'm not creating quite as much arch through my lower back. Reaching towards the shins or the feet. Breathe into your belly, so allow the belly to expand even though we're crunching it down and scooping the tailbone under, and hold for just a few more breaths. Whichever version you're doing. Good. And then as we prepare to come out, we have put tension on the back, even if you're not doing a full version here. So use your hands to support and slowly ease your way out. Through the back and through the quads there may be some stiffness, so take your time. Ease your body out of this pose as we come to seated. Good, come down onto your back. And gently bring the knees in. Take a hold of a knee in each hand and just start to draw some circles, massaging through your back and kind of moving through the hips a little, working out any residual tension there from that big stretch through the front body. And the opposite direction. And then just hug them in. Allow this lower back to just lift up, the tailbone to lift, the sit bones to lift. Maybe you tuck the chin in as well and enjoy this big, nice stretch through the back. And then rest the head down. Take a little rock side to side. Take that rock as the knees come further away and further away. Place the feet on the outside edges of the mat and then rolling in one knee and then the other. And then we're going to bring it down to your Shavasana, down to your relaxed position. So if you want to, if you've got a blanket or a cushion or something, you can use that under the head or under the knees, is always nice. Otherwise, start to lengthen out. And if you feel tension through the back because of what we've just been doing, grab a cushion or something and roll it up and place that under the knees. So keeping a little bend in the knees will help to relieve a little bit of that pull through the lower back. And hands can rest wherever's comfortable for you. Either on the abdomen, we can bring one to the heart, one to the belly, take them out, palms facing up, or even take them out above the head to open up through the chest a bit as well. Your choice. And then taking a moment of relaxation. Feel your belly rise and fall with each breath. Feel your body supported by the floor. Feeling that relaxation spreading throughout your limbs, throughout your core, through the neck and the head and the face. And just take a moment to let go, let the tension go, let the thoughts go. Just listen to the music and breathe. Gently bringing your attention back to your body. Taking a little fidget. Maybe a stretch of your choice. Keeping your eyes closed, just gently start to make your way back up to seated. when you feel settled in your seated pose, you can gently bat your eyelids open. Good. So let's see what we've got for tomorrow's yoga. So tomorrow we do Warrior 3, which is a nice grounding balance pose. We'll open through the front of your hips as well, so today is a good warm up for that one, and nice bit of grounding, like I said, to get into your balance. It is quite an advanced pose, so we'll be working into it with multiple options. So thank you for joining me today. Namaste, and I will see you again tomorrow for your next dose of daily wellness.